तो बच्चों ये फोर्थ चैप्टर है, सॉर्टिंग मटेरियल्स इनटू ग्रुप्स। तो पहले इस चैप्टर को हम पढ़ते हैं, इसके दो तीन वीडियो चैप्टर रीडिंग के देखते हैं, उसके बाद फिर हम इसको समझेंगे। तो देखो, ऑब्जेक्ट्स अराउंड अस, वी सॉ दैट आवर फूड एंड क्लोथ्स हैव सो मच वैरायटी इन देम, not just food and clothes. There is such a vast variety of objects everywhere. We see around us a chair, a blackboard, a cycle, cooking utensils, books, clothes, toys, water, stones, and many other objects. All these objects have different shapes, colors, and uses. Look around and identify objects that are round in shape. Our list may include a rubber ball, a football, and a glass marble. If we include objects that are nearly around, our list could also include objects like apples, oranges, and the earthen pitcher. Suppose we were looking for objects that are edible. We might include all the items that we have listed in table 1.1, 1.2 and 1.3 in chapter 1. We might also find that some of these round shaped objects we just listed out are also in this group. Let us say we wish to make a group of objects that are made of plastics. Buckets, lunch boxes, toys, water containers, pipes, and many such objects may find a place in this group. There are so many ways to group objects. In the above examples, we have grouped objects on the basis of their shape or the materials they are made from. All objects around us are made of one or more materials. These materials may be glass, metal, plastics, wood, cotton, paper, mud, or soil. Can you think more examples of materials? Activity 1. Let us collect as many objects as possible from around us. Each of us could get some everyday objects from home, and we could also collect some objects from the classroom or from outside the school. What will we have in our collection? Chalk, pencil, notebook, rubber, duster, a hammer, nail, shop, spoke of a wheel, bat, matchbox, salt, potato. We can also list objects that we can think of but cannot bring to the classroom. For example, wall, trees, doors, tractor, road. Separate all objects from this collection that are made from paper or wood. This way, we have divided all objects into two groups. One group has the objects that are made from paper or wood, while the other group has the objects that are not made of these materials. Similarly, we could separate the things that are used for preparing food. Let us be a little more systematic. List all objects collected in table 4.1. Try to identify the materials that each one is made of. It would be fun to make this a large table. collecting information about as many objects as possible. It may seem difficult to find out the materials out of which some of these objects are made. In such cases, discuss with your friends, teachers, and parents to identify the materials. Column 1 that are known to you. Now try and think of everyday object you know that are made mainly of these materials and list them in column 2. What do we find from these tables? First, we grouped object in many different ways. We then found that objects around us are made of different materials. At time, an object is made of a single material. An object could also be made of many materials. And then again, one material could be used for making many different objects. What decided which materials should be used?